Hi Pisces, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of July, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and it's inspired in the current Cancer season we are on. If you'd like to know more details about it, just check the info down below in the description box, where you can also find the current list of reading services I offer. And if you'd like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Pisces, I'll be channeling the messages for the collective of your sign, and then we'll tie it together also with the cards that will be showing up. I feel like there's a lot of how you say it, like things starting and then stopping and then starting and then stopping. There's a little bit of an odd flow here, or there's a lot of interferences in things right now that it's annoying you. You could be experiencing either delays or a lot of misunderstandings. You just having your patience tested here for a while. Others of you, it's like you have a lot to think, and Spirit wants you to really think before you say things right now, because again of the propensity of those things that you say that are not well thought being really misunderstood and then creating problems or drama. Some of you could have here some sort of drama with friends, groups of friends, or there's just either you're not being seen and taken as seriously as you want, or others, not believing in your words or in your experiences, and you also not believing in them. That is creating a lot of fuss and just this weirdness with your relationships. But also, so there's something here for you, Pisces, that it is true that you need to think more. So maybe there's things you have been, just letting them be what they are and going through your days without proper reflection. So July is an invite to proper reflection, just because I feel like once this reflection is actually done, you will be more clear with your intentions, with your words, with your decisions, and with your perception of what's going on around you. So Two of Swords, exactly. There's a conflict here. There's this blocked situation. You could feel blocked, and others could feel like also you're quite difficult to reach at a true intimate level right now. Again, and communication issues abound here with the Two of Swords. All kinds of issues in which your mind is not working well. So you might be avoiding true deep thought, because the Two of Swords is also a card of avoidance and denial. You could be avoiding true deep thought into something because you fear that if you go that deep, it will hurt, or again, that will create havoc in things in your life you don't want to deal with. It's like you fear the true answers of something, or the clarity of something, the transparency of the situation. You fear knowing the truth, or you fear being found out by your own inner truth. So yeah, you could be hiding a little bit your truths right now, but there's this clear feeling that it's perceived when you're not being truthful. It's perceived by others, or when you're like only saying half truths, or truths that are like, covered with a lot of white lies, or a lot of other things to distract the real issue or the real intention of what you want to do and say. So your relationships are really weird right now, but at the same time I feel like you find some sort of pleasure. You're indulging in some sort of experience here where there's some of you, Pisces, you just want to keep people guessing, and you like this, or you like the guessing yourself, so you don't want to go as well maybe at times that deep into thought or planning mode, because you want to be surprised, or because you want to keep up that energy of mystery, the unknown. It's like some of you, it's like you're having, or you're finding pleasure in not knowing things. But I feel like long term this will create more problems than opportunities for you, just because I feel like you are indulging again, or finding it pleasurable to be in a vibe that others don't. And so necessarily there's going to be like this weirdness or this incompatibility long term, that it's something that should be looked at. If you're doing this really for yourself, and you really don't care about how others feel or see this, or if you actually are sabotaging here possibilities within relationships, because there's something about you struggle with, for some of you, you struggle with sincerity, for others of you struggle with confidence, and those two things are kind of blend up here. So there's something about you needing to open up your eyes to things as they are, not as you make them to be. So again, there could be just this issue of you not wanting to confront things right now. And I feel like you can escape, actually. You can escape and continue to live here more on your own bubble. But what seems to be occurring here is that as you do that, you're like getting far and far and far and more far, like, and distant from things and people you actually don't want to be disconnected from. So there's a real conflict here. You need to make up your mind throughout July. What are your most important needs right now? And once you give in and commit to this, it's going to be fine. But it's like you're trying to keep two things that are not able to coexist. Two ways of being that are not able to coexist together. And this for you is really what sucks. That duality of the Pisces energy is really present here, and you might want to, again, have those two things happening at the same time, and just see that in order to have that, you're going to have to let other things go, or accept, again, the consequences of honoring up to that ambiguity. So it's your own ambiguity and duality, and wanting one thing but doing the opposite, you know, that you're really dealing here with. For others of you, you just want to be left alone, at peace, you know, with your work, with your daily tasks. You might be very into building and creating things right now. The Three of Pentacles, especially, it could be also like in a moment of interesting collaborations when it comes to work, finances, or more like material endeavors. You can actually find that material things are like coming together nicely, building themselves to become something you're liking, you know, you're liking what you see. And you might just, there are other Pisces here that just want to be left in this energy of work, because the more personal aspects are like this huge mess or confusion. But you can also be in a moment where you don't know what to do. You know, you have two opposite directions in terms of what you can do professionally or financially, and you're like trying to make up your mind about this. There's some sort of growth manifesting themselves for Pisces in terms of finances. And this growth can even be, I feel like you can receive like some sort of money that then can multiply and continue to then multiply. And so there's this thing about money growth that could be taking place, but I feel like this money development or financial development, which is a good thing, is creating some sort of stress to you. You could even be denying like work opportunities or money. You could be rejecting, like blocking again, pushing away more money or more financial opportunities for some reason, or declining job opportunities, or declining going to job interviews even. For others of you, you just feel quite paralyzed or shut down. You feel like something is like shutting you down, making you somehow inaccessible, unapproachable to things that you're being called to be a part of. So it's a little bit of a tricky process here for Pisces in July. Yeah, some of you could be quite like frustrated with something that took place, like a backstabbing energy in particular. Like there's some sort of previous betrayal or experience that you're still like, something that is about your name, your reputation, or throwing shade around your work or what you do professionally, or something you've done that was taken out of the context, or even just plain gossip, you know? And you're trying to not react to this so strongly, but I feel like you can kind of pinpoint in July that this dilemma you're living started somewhere around that experience of betrayal or deception. And also for many of you Pisces, it's just you don't want to live to, you know, anybody's expectations of you right now. So if they expect you to be on time, you're going to unconsciously be late, choose to be late. If they expect you to be this very conservative person, you might actually show up by being, you know, very out of the box and liberal. You know what I mean? Like there's this defiance in keeping up with roles that the world expects of you. It's complicated for you to not, again, be in that more of that mutable energy as of July, because it's the pressure and it's the need to choose, you know, a side of you, a side to your character, a side to your personal development, and in which you don't want to choose. Perhaps you want to keep again those two states flowing. And it's really tricky here for many of you Pisces, because it's just not, somehow it's not functional or doable unless you accept the things that need to go, or that you fully accept and don't care what others will say. Then yes. But if you want to live in your true ambiguous dualistic self and nature, but at the same time you want to keep up with facades, or you still care a lot about how others will perceive and think this, or think about you when it comes to this, then you're not free. Then you're not really in love or embracing your true nature. So it's a complex month when it comes to self, the enigmas of the self, the complexities of your nature is something you should dive deeper into, because I feel it is a source of problems, but it is also a source of opportunity. Here it is. Yeah, finances and work are here like showing as an aspects of life that actually could be going well, but that you could also be denying, as I said. So I see here like a new job or an opportunity to make extra income, to participate in something that could make your life better, that could make you feel good, that could make you feel more hopeful and inspired to what kind of material, future. There's something you could have, or the earnings, like the being paid better, having your promotion or an opportunity to develop something that you never thought you could develop within, the structures of the company you work for example, or you never thought that this money would kind of come and give you the chance to make the improvements in your life, the repairs that you need to make, and it's here, or it's about to manifest. But it's not something that, for any kind of reason, this money and work opportunity is just not something you're embracing easily. Because maybe it's going to ask again from you that you choose a side. That you choose a side of your own, nature. Actually, it's like this: choose the side of a coin, choose the side of a coin. And in July, you can just struggle to do this. You could also just be worried with how you're going to pay something, or how something is going to turn out to be. Any kind of money worries, know that you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. You might not see the answers, the solutions, but they are actually coming. They could even be coming through the help or assistance of a colleague or someone very practical. This person can be younger than you, can be like an earth sign influence. So Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy. But this person is like here offering you help, support, ideas, or just making you feel more comfortable in whatever the issue is. This page is like a messenger here of value. So there might be someone really trying to help you, or being a good source or influence of help right now to kind of help you out of your dilemmas, being financial dilemmas or relationship ones. I feel like there might be more like, it's like a mixture of both, but you, regardless of it, you're placing more importance on the physical, material, and financial ones. So I hope you have a great month. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.